Out here in Centerville, Utah. Came to see historic marker number 93, the old mill put up by the Sons of Utah Pioneers. It says in 1854, Anson Call of Bountiful erected a grist mill on the south side of Deuel Creek, just southeast of this marker. Just right over here. The mill was a 3-story building made from Centerville Canyon rock with the machinery on the top floor. The people brought their grain to be ground into flour, and the miller kept a portion of it as his pay. The power to turn the grinding wheel was generated solely by water flowing down Deuel Creek, which was run into 2 holding ponds on the hillside above the mill, and then piped to a water wheel which turned the drive shaft. The larger pond also served as a baptismal font for many of the pioneers. In the winter, when the water was frozen solid, ice was cut into blocks and stored in sawdust for use in the spring and early summer. The first miller of record was Mr. Southworth, followed by Messrs. Symms, Winn, McKinney, and Miller. For 15 years, the mill lay idle until 1890, when Alwood Brown took it over. He renovated it and installed new machinery. After he left, the mill was run by several others, including Mr. Everett, Mr. Hancock, and finally Jim Brown. At one time, Mr. Everett ran a wholesale bakery in the basement and drove a bakery wagon all over Davis County. He also had an ice cream parlor, and on warm summer evenings, the young couples of the town would stroll up for refreshments and a little spooning. The place was romantic. The mill was last operated in 1905. The lumber was removed in 1930, and the building fell into decay. The walls were blown in by east winds, and the structure became dangerous, so it was torn down in 1944. Davis County purchased the site and constructed a stormwater debris basin here, following the flood of 1983.